Imagine a world where everyone is just obsessed with you. They like you, they admire you, and you are your most confident self. And when you walk in any room, all eyes are on you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your coach Annie and I'm here to help you with your spoken English, your vocabulary and your communication skills. And in today's video, I am going to teach you the art of likability. How to instantly impress anyone, anywhere. Before we begin, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Without wasting any more of your time, let's begin. First thing that you have to do is command your space with unshakable presence. Imagine you're meeting some friends at a cafe. Walk in there like it's your favorite spot. Shoulders back, eye contact on the lock, be that energy that everybody wants to vibe with. Wherever you are, your presence, your space, you command it, you own it. Don't be shy. Use the space around you. Don't have like a shy, posture. Use the space around you. Command that space. Command your presence. Have some authority in your presence. Don't make yourself small. Use the space around you. Imagine you have a meeting or you're about to deliver a presentation. Walk in that room knowing that they already like you. Imagine that you've already nailed the presentation and then watch your confidence skyrocket. Step number 2, dominate through active listening. Don't even get me started on how important this is. You know who people like and appreciate? Listeners. Do you know how difficult it is to get that one person who will actually genuinely listen to you? Priceless. Listen to the details and respond not only with words but with an understanding. And listen not to reply but to understand. Most of the times when we are listening to somebody, in our heads, we are like, what am I going to add to this conversation? What am I going to say? What is going to be my reply? You've lost it there. You're not being an active listener. Don't listen to reply. Listen to understand. And please, don't go into solution mode. Like whenever somebody shares a problem with you, immediately you're going to give a solution. No. Maybe the person has already thought of a solution and we just want to vent and complain and want somebody to listen to. So don't offer solution unless it is asked. Unless I say, help me what to do. Unless I say, give me your opinion, give me your advice, give me a solution. Just listen. Sometimes we just want to be heard and not talked back to. Just hearing, listening is more than enough. Step number 3, authenticity. Be you, like the real you. Like don't hold yourself back. Like any of your quirks, anything that makes you special, don't hold it back. If you're funny, if you like to be, loud and, make jokes, do it. It's fine. Just because you are with someone in a group with people, don't dim your light down. Don't we can say hide your real self. Whatever your crazy ideas, quirks, passions, just let it explode. Just share it. And most importantly, don't try to copy anyone, because it really makes you look insecure. Like you're not happy with who you are, so that you're copying others. Like it makes you look very insecure. So just be yourself. You know what? Be so confident and secure with your real self, with the real you. Be so confident that people will wonder, like, how is that person so confident? Like they should be like, how are you so confident? Like you literally are unapologetic. You are the real you. You don't want to copy anyone. You don't want to imitate anyone. You're just, happy being yourself. How are you so confident? Step number 4, stop complaining. Imagine a person who every time you meet has something to complain about. I had a bad day at work today. I got in a fight with my boyfriend today. My boss scolded me today. I'm so tired. I have a headache today. Oh my god, just stop. If you're going to be unhappy and complaining all of the time, why do you think people will want to be with you, will want to talk to you? Like, everybody has problems in their life, and uh, we don't want that burden of your problems. Like, why should I keep listening to your complaints and your problems? You always keep on complaining and complaining and talking about your problems, and then you wonder why nobody is talking to you. Come on. If you're always unhappy, if you're always complaining, trust me, nobody is going to want to talk to you. Listen to me once again. It is not other people's responsibility to take care of your mood. You are supposed to take care of your mood. Step number 5, positivity, the game changer. Imagine it's a dull day in the office, it's a Monday morning, and everyone is just so, dull. And there's a person who comes with a blast of energy, makes silly jokes and just makes people laugh and changes the entire atmosphere. Be that person, be that positive person who will make any dull situation refreshing. Be the mood lifter, like compliment someone, crack a joke, bring some energy, positivity. People will literally love hanging out with you, and they would actually miss your company when you're not around. If you are an energetic, positive person who brings in the positive vibes, people will genuinely miss you when you're not around, and they will always want to hang out with you. Always. Step number 6, judgments and opinions. Don't always have judgments and opinions, and if you do, keep it to yourself, especially if it's a negative comment. Like, there are some people who always comment on somebody's appearance, somebody's work, somebody's lives, whatever. Don't talk negatively about people, please. Like, don't share your opinion on other people and don't pass your judgment. It's really very annoying. These are the type of people that everybody hates. Just don't be that person. Don't always pass a comment on somebody. Don't do that. And lastly, stop comparing, stop being jealous, and stop gossiping. See, don't compare yourself to others. Like, we have this mentality that somebody's success is my loss. How is it your loss? You're living completely different lives. Your success is your success. Somebody else's success is their success. It's not your loss. We need to get out of this mentality. If you see somebody who is doing better than you are, or who is doing something that you want to do, they've got there through their hard work, and just cheer for them. Be happy for others. Come on. Like, be happy for others. You need to stop comparing your lives. We are all on a different journey here. And if you are seriously jealous of something, work for it. Don't be jealous. Like, come on, they work for it, so they got it. And don't say that, okay, like, don't talk about the privileges. Just be happy for them and work for yourself. Jealousy is a bad thing to have. Also, stop gossiping. If you are in a group of people, talking behind somebody's back negatively, people are going to associate that qualities with you as well. Like, if you gossip about somebody, like with someone, it's a negative thing in their mind. So anyways, gossiping is not a good thing to do. Don't gossip. If you want to gossip, make it positive. Like, for example, say nice things about somebody behind their back, so they are going to associate the nice qualities with you. So even if you're gossiping, just say positive things. Don't say anything negative about somebody. Say positive things. It's going to make a huge difference in how people view you. See, being likable and interesting and all that, it's not about your appearance, or it's not about something very we can say rocket science. It's just about being yourself, like being happy with who you are and trying to make others happy, and just being your real self. So just be you, and that's where all the magic will happen. That's it for today. If you have any views about this, please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Bye guys, I'll see you next time.